Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kristen. This is Intentional Living, and today we are doing a cash unstuffing for the first time in May. I do this twice a month just to pay off my credit card and get all of the cash out of the wallet that should be in the bank to pay off the credit card. So that is what we are going to be doing today. I only do my bills at the end of the month, so we are going to start in my weekly spending binder, and we have a whole bunch of charges. So we are just going to dive right in, and starting off, we are going to first make change. So I'm going to pull out a 20 and grab 21s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay. So first up, I refilled my Dunkin' card with $10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then either Colin or I went to a vending machine for $4. So I'll take 4 out. And then Sheets was $8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I don't have enough there. So I'm going to break a 20. Let's see. 20 minus 8. And you put back 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then Dunkin' was at $10. I think I'm going to keep going in circles until I break another 20. So I'm going to break this 20 and do 2 10s. So, okay. So now Dunkin' was $10. So we're going to pull 10 out. And then Sheets was 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then Shell was 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the vending machine was 3. One of us went to a vending machine. And then one of us got coffee for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So now for 8, we're going to put down a 10 and grab 2 1s back. And then another work coffee was $8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I got to put this down. And if I do 20 minus 8, I should get 12 back. So 10, 11, 12. And then Sheets was $3. 1, 2, and 3. Dunkin' was 15. 1, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And that leaves us with $1. And I am going to end up needing $91 from Groceries. So we're going to come back to this. I wish I had started with Groceries. And I'm going to skip eating out, and we're going to go to gas just because I'm going to have the same issue with eating out. So for gas, one of us filled up for $36. So let's see what 50 minus 36 is. I'll put back $14. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then $42 was the next one. So 20, 30, 41, 42. And then 25. So I'll put down a 50 and grab 25. 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But actually, let's take a 20 and grab a bunch of 5s. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Now this should be enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So now we have $27 in gas. So I'm going to pull these ones for the $1 challenge. And now we have $25 in gas. Okay. Moving on to Groceries. Said that kind of weird. First, we spent $7 on eggs. So 20 minus 7, I think, is 13. Yes. So 10, 11, 12, 13 for left after eggs. And then Harris Teeter was $85. So let's pull out 100. So 100 minus 85 should mean 15 goes back in. So that's a 10 and a 5. And then 16 at Harris Teeter. So 10, 15, and 16. And then I bought coffee syrups online for $11. So 10, 11. And then Colin went to Wegmans and got us groceries one day, and we spent $121. And then I got some pre-workout for $48. So I'll put back 2 ones. And then we spent $74 at Harris Teeter. So I'll put down 100 and grab 25.26. And then $6 at a BP on ice for a party we had. So that is all we spent out of groceries. We have 1, 2, 250, 272, which is right. And we're gonna give 52 to eating out. So let's just go ahead and move this $52 into eating out. And then drinks is getting 91. So let's make change. So 50, 70, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. So we're gonna take 50, 70, 91 for drinks. And then Costco is getting 118. So let's grab 2 10s. 110, 115, 116, 117, 118 is going to Costco. So that leaves us with $11 in groceries. This one will go to the $1 challenge. So groceries will have $10 going into next week. And then let's take the $91 back to drinks and finish that off. I just want to make sure I do all the math right, but I think this should leave us at $0 in drinks. So let's double check. So we're at $1. So now Velvet Hippo was $72. So 50, 72, that is a bar, but my friend paid me back for the parts that she spent. I got a water for me and my friend for $14. So that would be 6 back. And then coffee will take us to the negative. So let's do the refund first of $48 that my friend sent me. So 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48. So now we can take out 10 for coffee. So 510 and 7 for an energy drink. So let's do 22 minus 7. I could put back 15. And then 17 on some drinks. I went to another bar. So that's that. And then $5 on an energy drink. So we'll get 15 back. And then we did our refund already. And then Dunkin' is $15. So, okay, we are in fact at 0 for drinks. So that is all good. We did that right. Eating out should also end up being 0, but let's go through it just to make sure. So first up, I honestly don't remember what this was for, but it was something Colin got and it was $14. So 50 minus 14, we'll put back 36. So 20, 30, 5, and 36. And then I bought Chipotle for a friend and she paid me back and that was $15. So let's put down a 5 and grab a 20. And then we got burgers one night for $42. So 20, 42. And then I don't know what this $8 charge is. I just took it out of here. So we'll grab 2 ones back. And then I got lunch at work, I think, for $20. It was either me or Colin. And then $19 at Moe's. And then Colin spent $10 at work on lunch. We spent $50 getting Papa John's for us and our neighbors one night. We spent $11 at a BP and I don't know what on. So we're gonna get back 89. So 50, 70, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, and 89. And then I think Colin went to a German bakery and spent $8. So 5, 6, 7, 8. And then Duck Donuts was $3. I went to get a single Duck Donut to see if it would fit in my favor boxes for my wedding. So that was $3. I spent $19 on breakfast one day. So I'll put down a 20 and grab a 1. And then Chipotle was $13, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Dunkin' was $11. So we'll put down a 50 and grab 39, 20, 35, 6, 7, 8, 39. And then Dunkin' was 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. We were traveling, so we got a lot of coffee Also, so sorry if you hear Colin mowing the grass. This is my only time to film though, so I'm gonna keep going. At the airport, we recently went home. I had a bridal shower back at home that my mom threw me for her and her friends. And so at the airport, I spent $6. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Colin got Jimmy John's at the airport, and that was $19. And then we took my parents, my aunt and his parents out for drinks at the Wayside Inn in Massachusetts. If you know, you know. And that was $106. So 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And that gets us back to 0. So I did all that correctly. So now we are moving on to my spending, which is all going elsewhere. So I'm just gonna put it in this pile of money. Well, I'll explain why it's all going elsewhere, and then same for Colin. So there goes all our money. Our spending is empty just because we gotta do what we gotta do. And then we're not condensing yet for the month, so I'm gonna leave that. So we are all done with this binder, and basically we have no money left. We have a little gas money and a little grocery money, and that is it. Okay, on to clothes. We did our big outlet shopping trip, so we get to take a lot of this out. First, I spent $38 on Amazon on some like outfit related things. But then I got a refund of $22 because I didn't keep all of it. So we'll put that in here. And then going into the outlets, I don't know what store this was, but we spent $78. So 50, 70, 80. We'll put back 2 ones. And then I went to Aerie and spent $23. So what's 100 minus 23? 77. So 50, 75, 76, and 77. And then I got a pair of shorts and a jean skirt from Levi's for 81. So 50, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay. And then we wanted to get I wanted to get perfume, and Colin wanted to get cologne for our wedding day. So we just pulled it out of clothes because we kind of underspent. So I'm going to put down this and grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 real hundreds. And then 97 will leave us with 3 ones. 1, 2, 3. And I already did the refund. We spent $81 at Banana Republic. So 100 minus 81 is 19. So 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And then Old Navy, we spent 59. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So let's do 109 minus 59. Yes. Put back up 50. And then $83 at Gap. So 100 minus 83 is 17. So 10, 15, 16, 17. And then $111 at J. Crew. 10, 11. And then that leaves us with not the right amount of money. 50, 65, 70. Oh, that's right. 50, 65, 71. And we're going to take all of this to gifts. So we're going to add it to our pile of cash. So clothes is now empty. We had such a fun time on our trip. Costco, we're adding 118 from Groceries. So 1, 10, 115, 16, 17, 18. And if we add that to what was in Costco, this should cover the Costco trip. Okay, so the Costco trip was 168. 1, 20, 40, 55, 65, 6, 7, 8, 168. So that covers that Costco trip. So now Costco's empty. Date night, we did not spend anything out of, so we're gonna skip that. But for fun, I joined another volleyball league, so I'm adding 40 of my own money, which I really should have pulled it all from my spending, but whatever. So now we have 20, 40, 60, 80, and 90 for the volleyball league. So fun is empty. Gifts is kind of crazy. So first up, we're adding 71 from clothes. So 50, 71. And then I'm providing 5 from my own spending. Colin's providing 65, 20, 40, 65. And then $40 from haircuts, which we haven't gotten to yet. So let me pull that out of haircuts. 20, 40, and then we need 3 ones from the $1 challenge. So 1, 2, 3, and that should get us to paying off gifts. Okay, I don't know what I just did here. Okay, so let's see if this worked. So first up from Etsy was $50. Next up was 113 from Etsy. So 100, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then $38 from Etsy. So 20, 40, and we'll put back 2 ones. And then $100 for Colin's cousin's wedding. Oh no. I think, you know what? I think I had too much money in here because I never did. Yes, this all goes to the bank. I'm sorry. I never came back through and did what I needed to do to get this to the 117. So this all needs to go to the bank. So we're leaving it at that. And now it's at 0. I'm sorry if that was confusing. I confused myself for a second. In haircuts, Colin got a haircut for $41. So next time we get a 1 for the $1 challenge, we'll put it in here, because I owe it $1. Household is getting money from woodworking, because household should be at 40, which it is. We're gonna get 40 from woodworking. So let's put down this and get 50, 70, 91. So 40 from woodworking. And then we're gonna get the $10 out of buffer. And that is all going into household. So this should be enough. So I got some plates and clothespins, and that's $21. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we bought some new pillows for $67. So 20, 40, 60, 5, 66, and 67. And then I owe the $1. So now this is going to the $1 challenge. Household is now empty. And we're moving on to self-care, which is where this $35 is going. And that is because I got a manicure for $85. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 85. We'll cover that. So that's that. Woodworking just lost some money, but other than that, we didn't spend out of it. We didn't spend anything out of yard, and then we used buffer for household. So that is it for this binder. We kind of cleared house in that binder as well. Did lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of spending this last couple weeks. Moving on, before Baby Blue, we're gonna do the holiday binder because I finished spending for Mother's Day. So in Mother's Day, for my mom, I spent 53. So 50, 1, 2, 3. So this $1 will go to the dollar challenge, and then this $10. First, I'm going to move this to the back. Father's Day is fully funded, and then 4th of July is fully funded, so we're going to add this into Halloween because that's the next one. And then that'll do it for holidays. That's all we spent out of that. And then now we get to move on to Baby Blue. We did not spend out of birthdays. We did not spend out of coaching. We did not spend out of Colin's 30th birthday. I don't think we spent out of electronics. No, we didn't. Emergency fund, we didn't spend out of. Our first home, future baby, we didn't. But medical, we did. So here's the thing. I'm thinking because medical's at 1,000, I am gonna pull out of medical. Okay, so I have to break this 1,000 placeholder. So we're gonna put back 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. This should be 1,000. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then Colin bought a new electronic toothbrush that was $100. So now we have $900 in here. And we will get that back up to 1,000. So it wasn't for some reason FSA eligible, which I think is silly. So we did have to pay cash for that because we do still have money on our FSA cards, but whatever. Luckily we have the cash for that reason. And then next up is going to be Big Blue. We did only spend out of cars, and that is because Colin went to the DMV because he's trying to get he bought a trailer and he needs to get it registered, and he paid like a $16 like charge for something. So 50 minus 16 is $34. 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he needs a bond for the trailer because it doesn't have a VIN number on it when he bought it. So anyway, that's $200 and we're pulling that. I don't fully understand it, but I just know he told me to pull it from cars. And then we've got 4 ones that we'll put towards the $1 challenge. And that'll do it. So I know it's not really a car expense, but it's car adjacent. So we're going to go with it. And then we didn't spend out of Christmas or vacation. So that's it for this binder. And then before we do the wedding binder, I'm just going to pull what I need to pull from my business binder, which is from first up from products. In products, we are going into the negative. So I'm taking all of this money. This it says I have $55 out, and then I will owe myself money. So we will just deal with that in the future. And then we'll go to my bills, and I can pull out $15 for YouTube Premium. So 25 minus 15 is 10. Back in YouTube Premium, and then QuickBooks is 35. So 20, 35. And then that is it for my business binder. I'm just letting products sit in the negative because I don't have enough in my emergency fund to pay it off. So next time I get paid from Etsy, I will just try and pay it off. Okay, now for the fun binder. We are taking out a lot of money for wedding spending, and so bear with me. Okay, so we're starting here. First up, Colin did find his rehearsal dinner outfit, so we're going to go to outfits and pull out $185. So outfits is still fully funded. We have 100. Oh, I thought I had 200 in here. Oh no. Okay. 140 is what I have. So 185 minus 140. So we still need $45. And let's pull that out of accessories. So 45 minus 100, I'll put back 55. Okay, I thought I had more money in there because I would have pulled that from clothes and not moved the clothes money around like I did, but it's fine. Okay, so there's Colin's rehearsal dinner outfit. I finally bought my wedding day jewelry, so that was $250. So now that makes accessories go negative too. So let's see what my total accessories is. So I have $250 for wedding day jewelry, but then I'm getting a refund because I bought some earrings I didn't like. So technically it's $212, and then I did buy rehearsal dinner jewelry for $55. So I need to pull out $265 to get through all jewelry. So we have 100, 165, so minus 165. And then let's just pull 2 ones from here. So now I just need to pull 100 from somewhere. And I'm gonna pull it from beauty for now. So 100 out of beauty means we have paid that off. Okay. So now we have all the jewelry done. And then I did get a mani-pedi for my bridal shower, and I just don't have enough from my spending to pull it. So I'm pulling it from Beauty. So that's $132. So let's do 500 minus 132. So I need to put back 368. So 1, 2, 3, 50, 65, 6, 7, and 8. So now in Beauty, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 50, 65. I'm gonna put these ones here just for now. And that's it for Beauty. I did get a refund for outfits for $10, but now outfits is empty. So let's put that in Beauty, because I don't think we need any more outfit money. I think we're done with outfits. So we'll put that in Beauty, the outfits refund. And then I did buy some pillows because where we're getting married has a gazebo, and I wanted to have some like decor for, well, should I pull it from decor then? I always forget I have this decor. Let's pull it from decor. So I got some pillows for decor. I said decor 12 times. It was $95. I'm taking out 100, putting back a 5. So there's that. And then I got some linen from Hobby Lobby because I'm making some signs. So that was $41. So let's see, 100 minus 41 is 59 back. So 55, 6, 7, 8, and 59. So that's also decor. And let's pull those ones out because I think we're moving on to a different envelope now. The ring box that I got for our rings was only $9. It was on sale on Amazon, and it's dusty blue and it's perfect. So I'm going to pull that out of reception. So 100 minus 9 is kind of annoying. Well, how many ones do we have? Could I pull it from that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I can't. Okay. So 100 minus 9, put back 91, 50, 70, 91. And then I got a bunch of storage bins. A bunch of them were the wrong size, so I'm returning them. But for now, I'm going to pull all the money out of reception and I'll do a refund. So first I need to pull out $306 for the first wave. So let's pull that out of 5. Let's do 506. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 506 minus 306. So I put back 200. Let's do placeholders. 1, 2. Okay. And then that was 306. Did that. And then we got a sign for our guest book area, and that's $45. So I'll put down a 50 and grab 5 because that's reception. And then I had pulled some money out of reception for things my parents are paying for, so I'm refunding myself for that. So that was $481. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 50, 70, 81. I just got ahead of myself and like pulled money out that I didn't need to because they were things that my parents had already agreed to pay for, like table numbers and centerpieces. And then I bought some storage containers. So again, more storage containers. So I'm pulling that out of here. So 125 for those. And again, I'm refunding some of those. So I'll just refund them in here. I got a shelf. I'm giving out flip-flops at my reception, and I got a shelf to put them on, and that was $49. So I'll put down a 50 and grab a 1. And then more storage bins, and then I bought a few bras to try and some swimsuits to try on, and I just didn't know where to pull it from, and it's $306. So I'm pulling it all from reception. Any returns I do will go back here. So 1, 2, 3. It's 310. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then I think that's it for reception. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4,340. Okay. next up, we're going to gifts. So in gifts, Colin got Bombas socks for his groomsmen, which I thought was cute. So that's $131. So I'm gonna have to break a 500, which is annoying. So 500 minus 131. 1, 2, 3, 50, 65, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's that. I did cash just because I know we have more coming out of this. Okay. And then I'm getting ready outfits for my girls, but I ordered a bunch of samples off Amazon, and then I returned a bunch, and then I'm ordering more samples because I wasn't happy with them. So let's see what I spent. So first I spent $191 on samples, and then $355. But then I was refunded $445. But then I bought, okay, wait. So I spent $191 and then $355. But then I refunded $445. But then I spent another $461. So I need to pull out currently $562. So 1,000 minus 562 means I'll put back 562. Is that what I said? Oh no. Okay. 191 plus 355 minus 445 plus 461. And what? I'm confused. Okay. 191 plus 355 plus 461. But then I got refunded 445. 562. Okay. And then if I take out 1,000, let's call it 1,100. Okay, there we go. Then I can get back 538. I wanted to get a 500 placeholder. So 500, 20, 35, 36, 37, 38. Okay. So that's all the gifts. And then I got part 1 of Colin's wedding gift, and that was $23. So 20, 1, 2, 3. And then that should be it for gifts. So let's see what we have. 1,500, 600, 7, 800. So let's do those as prop if we have it. 1, 2. So 1,000, 5, 6, 7, 800, 50, 70, 80, 90, 5, another 100, 5, 7, 70, 80, 90, 100. And then what is that? 5, 6, 7, 8, 900. So let's get a prop. And then 5. Okay. Okay, then I got some more cocktail napkins for the welcome party. So let's pull that from welcome. That was $56. So 55 and 56. And then I got $15 of armor, but then I also got refunded $28. Let's do that. 25, 26, 27, 28 for the refund from napkins I didn't need. And then I spent $15 on armor etch. So let's grab a 5. That was to etch a sign. And then I got a couple random things. So I'm going to pull that from elsewhere. So let's make this a 10. Okay. So that's welcome party. So I'm going to go to decor and pull out the binder supplies, which was $49. Let's do 50 and grab a 1. And then Walgreens, I got photos for $20. And then I'm going to make this a 10. I am going to condense this one though, I think. So let's see. So batch parties is empty, rings is empty, outfits is empty. In gifts, we have that already condensed. But I need to add this to something. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's do a 10 and a 5, and we'll put this Let's put this in gifts to just make this a 20. Okay. So there's that. Beauty, I think, is condensed. Nope. 50, 60, 75. Accessories is empty. Decor is condensed. Beach house is condensed. Welcome party is condensed, I think. Yes. Reception is condensed. Honeymoon is not, so let's do that. So we have 1,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, another 1,000. And then we have 1, 2, 250, 270, 290, 310, 325. So it should be 300. 1, 2, 53, yeah. So we'll keep 3 of these. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. We'll put this one back. Okay. I'd rather that be in the bank just because it's a lot of money. So that's for our honeymoon. And then hotel rooms. We have someone, we booked a hotel room that a vendor is staying in one night and then our friends are taking it over for the second night. So they're paying for their half, which is $378. So 200, 300, oops, 350, 370, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we are going to keep that as exact just because we are going to pay this. And then everyone Venmo'd me for their hair and makeup because I have to pay that soon. And that was 2,000. So 1,500, 2,000 and $85. 50, 70, 85. So $2,085. And that is for beauty. I'm just going to take another fully funded and put this in the back of beauty since I still have beauty money. So I know that this is for the payment that I'm making in a few days. So, okay, there's that. So there's a lot going on, obviously, with the wedding right now. And then we are just going to add these 4 measly dollars to our dollar challenge today, just because I have been wanting to keep as much money available as possible, but we are going to add these little remnants to our dollar challenge bag. Just a reminder, my Etsy shop is closing the Friday before Memorial Day. If that is like, if it's not yet the weekend of Memorial Day, go and buy while you can, because I am going to be closing for 6 weeks as I prepare for my wedding. So get your orders in while you can. Now let's count what is going to the bank. I did a lot of swapping, so let's see. So we have, first let's spread it. So today we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 1,800, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,900, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2,000. So let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's 1,000, 2,000, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 350, 60, 75, 85, 95, 400, 405, 10, 15, 420, 420, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 430, 431, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 437. So $2,437. So actually not that much. And that is because we spent a lot, but we also brought in a lot of money because of what people owed us for the wedding. So that's kind of why it works out the way it does. But thank you so much for watching, for being here, for supporting my channel. And I will catch you in my next stuffing for week 3 of May. Bye.